Welcome to X and O's to Joe's. I'm Coach Gene Clemens. Great to be back with you again. I told you once we were over 1,000 subscribers. I actually think I said if I got 50 more, you know what? It doesn't matter. Two back run concepts. Now, what I'm going to show you today predicates you on having two backs that you feel comfortable giving the ball at all times. You also have to feel pretty comfortable with them in the blocking scheme in order for this to really work the way it's supposed to work. So I'm going to show you a zone concept, I'm going to show you a man scheme concept, and I'm going to show you a gap scheme concept. So lots of information, few different formations. You should have some fun with it. Stay tuned. Now the first scheme we're going to look at is a zone scheme, and I like to tell everybody before I get into anything, zone, man, gap, you've got to be something you got to hang your hat on. What are you going to hang your hat on? That's going to matter a lot. Right now, we're going to look at a zone scheme. So we look at a few of our formations. Up here, we've got a 2x2 formation. We've got our back offset away from the slot receiver. Now, many people might call this a far slot left or a queen slot left. It all depends. But we want to try to keep that spread concept throughout while also taking advantage of our running backs. So I've got two running backs that I'm going to use, and I want to be able to use both of them equally. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that whatever I run out of the zone concept, I'm going to be able to use for both of these guys. So they're in a pickle because our passing strength is over here, our running strength is over here. They're going to probably align to the running strength because this is an extra back. We know that if they do this, this guy is most likely going to come into this B gap. They're not going to duplicate a gap. We can almost guarantee that's going to happen. So this guy is going to be the C gap defender, and then either the free safety, the corner, or this linebacker being responsible for over here. So we want to run to the bubble. We want to run to the natural bubble. That's going to be over here, obviously, unless they're blitzing someone. So we get on our normal zone track. We're probably going to get some type of double team here. These two for these two. These two for these two, right? He's going to step there and secure that A gap. He's going to come backside A gap, double team the nose to this guy up here, right? If he stays outside, he's coming down and he's going to work up to this second level, or he's going to take that end. Now, two ways you can run it. I obviously, out of the pistol or any shotgun, I like running away so that I can read the backside. So if we're going to bring this true back that's back here behind here, we're going to bring him and offset him away from, take a step away from where we're going and come down and bend back. Have him go and secure that backside, so now this guy possibly has that cutback lane, or he can punch it to the hole. Now, we can also run in this same exact blocking scheme, the same exact blocking scheme. We can simply have this back come across on a regular zone. And now we can send this guy this way, because if we pull it, we've got zone option. So if you wanted to give this a numbering, you could call this a 2-back, this a 3-back. You could call a 23 zone or a 33 zone. And he knows if it's 23 zone, this guy's blocking, setting up the boot. If it's 33 zone, this guy is going for pitch relationship. And if he pulls it, you've got option to that backside. So it's a great opportunity to use both backs equally in this run formation out of the zone. Now we come over and we want to run a 22 or 23 zone over here with our backs offset evenly. Now we've got our strength to this side. So they're obviously going to align to this strength here, but that leaves this guy backside. And we know that in any three-man front is a 33 or 34. This guy's going to come off edge. Most likely, he's going to come off edge. That's going to put that end into that gap, right? So we want to run there because that's where the natural bubble's going to be at. So now we'll run our 20 and our 32 zone. So again, he's going to check there. Those two for those two, right? These two on that end, possibly if that guy comes off, but really trying to secure there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, possibly 4. He's going to cut off backside. So we can get cross action with him coming and blocking back, zone coming this way, cut back off that way. Quarterback's able to read the backside. He's got the RPO on the backside with that guy if he wants it. Or if you wanted to run the opposite way, run with the opposite guy, now you bring him down, backside, you bring him in to run the same. So now it's just 32 zone. He's running zone same. He comes and gets it, runs the zone. He can run there. He's got cutback set up for him the same way. Now, that side obviously takes away the opportunity to like read it in, but if you've got two backs that you feel comfortable with, why not run them like that anyway? So there's your 22 and 23 zone out of the offset two backs. Now over here, we've got that good old-fashioned go-go running with the two backs offset to one side. Those backs are offset to the slot side this time, so we're definitely going to be here. You may even get them to reduce this down because both backs are on that side. You may get them to do this. Pull this end in. Bring that linebacker down on the line of scrimmage. Screw down this safety. Bring this guy over. And bring this outside backer more into the box. You almost get kind of a 44 look going over here. So, with a look like this, again, we still like running zone to the bubble. Why wouldn't we like running zone to the bubble, right? So there's the bubble. We're going to run zone to the bubble. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that nose is the deciding factor, and we're saying, what do we like more? Well, we like uncovered linemen more. 1, 2, 3, all three of these linemen are covered up. That guy's able to free roam. 1, 2, 3, he's uncovered. So this gives us a better opportunity. Now, what we've got to do is treat that guy just like that. He's that guy outside, right? So everybody's taking their zone step. These two for these two. Zone step, these two for these two. He's got a flat cut off, right? We're going to read this guy on the backside. Now, with our back action, you could do two things. You can have him just run basic zone, right? And then have this guy take care of any backside off the edge to give him a chance to cut back if he wanted. You still get the read off of this side. Now you've got this working on the backside RPO-wise. He's keeping the safety high. He comes in, that guy goes. If that guy steps up, you've got the RPO back there from your quarterback. Or you can get a little bit more funky with it. And now you can bring this guy. In motion, a quick motion, and have him come down. So just a quick boom, 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 and he's hitting it. This guy comes and replaces there. You still get the same action everywhere. You can call it a 22 and a 32 if you want. You can come up with any other kind of designation, but you can run both of those the same without having to feel like, oh, that's my best back, that's my not so good back, so that you're giving tendencies. You want to be able to run this zone one play, this zone the next play. Now you're saying, well, wouldn't that give away the zone? Nope. Because you could bring this guy over here, still run that zone like that. You could bring this guy back here, run zone, and have him come back this way on the option. They don't know it's all about your creativity. Now, if you wanted to keep it consistent, you could always just have him go, have him run from there. There's no problem with that. But you have some concepts in the zone game that you can do to really keep people off balance, especially while keeping that 3-wide receiver look. So this video is going to be so big, I may actually have to break this up into 3 parts. So stay tuned for part 2 of this 2-back look. Don't go anywhere. This is X and O's to Joe's. I'm Coach Gene Clemens. Make sure you like and subscribe. Part 2.